The House will now have under consideration House Bill number 461. The gentleman for District 19.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I request unanimous consent to dispense with further reading of House Bill 461.
Without objection, the gentleman has the floor to open the debate.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I think and I hope that we are all familiar with the event that occurred last year that gave rise to this piece of legislation. On February 2nd last year, we lost 3 Idahoans. We lost 3 pilots, 3 soldiers south of Lucky Peak during a routine training operation. Many of us were fortunate enough to be able to attend the memorial service, and I recall being at that service and watching the families grieve, the widows, the children, the 8 children that these 3 pilots left behind. And in the ensuing days, I contacted the Office of the State Board of Education just to confirm that the children, once they grow up, that they would be eligible for the State Board of Education's Armed Forces and Public Safety Officer Scholarship. And I was told that the children would not be eligible. And the reason that I was told is because when we wrote this statute in the throes of the Vietnam War, when we were focused on those who were being killed in combat, we wrote the statute for them. And we omitted and forgot that, fortunately not frequently, but occasionally, our soldiers and our sailors do fall in training. And so what this bill would do is fix the statute to continue to include combat deaths, but also to include situations like the one that happened last year where soldiers or sailors are in authorized training exercises or otherwise on active duty or in inactive duty training. This is a simple fix, but this is a very important bill. And I think even if this were my first bill, you probably couldn't even jokingly hit the red light. So with that, I respectfully request your green light. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Is there further debate? Hearing none, then the debate is closed. The question before us is, shall House Bill number 461 pass? The clerk will unlock the machine and the members will record their votes. Does any member wish to change his vote? The clerk will lock the machine and record the vote. The vote count shows 67 in favor with 3 absent. House Bill number 461 has passed the House and will be transmitted to the Senate. Gentleman from 14.
Mr. Speaker, I ask unanimous consent that House Bill 505 be held on the 3rd reading calendar one legislative day at the request of the sponsor.